Hello and welcome to my channel. In the previous video, I summarized the plot of the short story, The Story of an Hour by Chopin. And in this video, I'm going to dig deeper into the analysis of the characters and setting of this short story. Let's first start with the setting of this story. It takes place in the 19th century and mainly in the house of Mallard family and Mrs. Mallard's bedroom and the house. And the time of this story is very short. It's a story of an hour, which really happens within an hour, which actually gives an intense and compressed emotional arc of the story. And the themes that are described or dealt with in this story are marriage, confinement, and the freedom of a woman who is actually married. This takes us to talk about Mrs. Millard's character. She is the protagonist of the story, and she is a young woman, but she has a heart disease. She experiences a transformation after she was told that her husband has died in the train accident. Her complex emotions move from grief to surprising elation at the prospect of independence. She had an idea that now she is going to be free. This takes us to the second main character or dominating character in the story, which is Mr. Mallard, who is absent uh, throughout the story, except for the last minute of the hour when he arrives well and unharmed. The story concludes with a sudden, ironic reversal. Brenty Mallard Mr. Mallard returns alive and well, having been nowhere near the reported accident. Louise, who had just embraced a vision of a free future, dies instantly upon seeing him. Doctors call it the joy that kills, but the narrative implies her death stems from the shock of losing the autonomy she had just begun to taste. Now, let's discuss the symbols or the symbolism of the story. We have the open window, a central symbol of freedom, possibility, and the world beyond Louise's confined domestic life. Though through it, she sees new life, blue sky, hears birds. All these are all signs of liberation. The heart disease itself is a symbol, or could be considered a symbol of her very physical vulnerability and the emotional strain of constrained marriage. Her heart condition also frames the irony of joy causing death. The spring imagery of the air, the sky, birds that she looks at through her window symbolizes the rebirth and the renewal, aligning Louise's brief epiphany with the promise of a new life free from marital constraints. This contrasts with closed rooms and domestic space, which symbolize the limits